Hello Craftinistas. I wanted to share a project that I seen another crafter do, and I will link the tutorial. I'm not going to do a tutorial on it because she did a wonderful job doing the tutorial, but I just wanted to show what I created. So I used this wonderful Meet Me in Paris die cuts with a view paper stack. It's double-sided paper, and so I used this as my paper stack. I used some distressed ink on the edges, just a little bit. I used paper corner rounder, and I used this for the little tabs on the end. I used a couple of the Prima journaling note cards, the Amelia Rose, and I used this stencil in the background. I used a little bit of that with the distressed ink, and I used just a plain envelope. So this is what I came up with. It is called a faux front envelope. I have been watching her do a lot of vintage things, and I loved it. And so I went right on into creating mine, and you know, my little twist that I like to do. So I used, of course, this Paris themed paper, and this is what I came up with. I just stuck a little card right there on the front, and then I made this one. Like I said, I just did a little light inking on the edges, and I used this Prima card here that I stuck in. Okay, so let's just take a look at this one. So I'm going to take the journaling card out, and I took my paper, and like in the tutorial, I cut it out my size of my envelope. I did a little inking on my envelope, just a little bit, and I cut my paper down the side here. That way I can be able to open it up. And then I put used some of the cards that were in my card stack, and then I cut them out. And then I corner rounded it, and I used some of these cards in here. And the cards that I used here have some little journaling on it. And so I thought that this would be cute to make little notes in. And then got them stuck in here real good. And then here's a little journaling card from the Prima pack that has a little message on it. And then I did some using the distressed ink. I used that stencil in the background here. And in the video that I showed, she did a little flip up here, and so that would be neat. But for these, I didn't want it to be a little, I just was afraid it was going to be too bulky, so I didn't. But I love the background here, so I just left that kind of as be. But I love how this turned out, and I just thought that these were very beautiful. And so on the other one here, I just used this little Paris theme, and could also be used that way, or I could even, you know, stick something else there if I didn't like that. It's pretty versatile. Actually, I kind of like that one too. And so I just used some rhinestones here, and I just used a flat back button here, and I didn't ink the back of this one. I could, but it's already, this one's brown, so I just kind of left it. And I did the same thing. I just used the paper stack that came with it, the cards that were in there, and I did a little stenciling here, and then the cards that were in there, I included those. And then, like I said, I have some things that you can write on here. And so I'm pretty excited about this one. I think this is super cute. And I just used, she used some coffee tea stain paper, but I just used some really thin paper and then just kind of stained it a little bit with my distress ink. But I just love how this turned out, and I think I will be making some more of these and using these up. I've got stuff falling all over here. But I will be making some more of these, and I hope that if you think these are cute, you will go ahead and watch her video and give it a try. She explains it very well. So thanks for watching, and see you later, Craftinista.